Hello and welcome to today's reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and the current union energy going on as Uranus is going retrograde. As of Saturday, so today, and I might be uploading this late Saturday night, but in any case, the overall energy is one of like there's going to be some upheaval. And that's going to be a good thing, kind of like really going through those places that need to be brought to the light, and they can feel out of left field sometimes. It can be something seemingly unexpected, and that's just the place. It's really like whatever it is that needs to leave and clear being cleared for you. And if you need to love yourself and do healing there, then that may be, but it also may just be that it's the thing that's no longer serving you, like vibing out of your life. So just pay attention to that, like, is this an upset? Like, is there a trigger here? Is there something that feels like I can go here and love myself in a place that's calling for love? Or is this just something that's leaving my reality that even though I feel kind of bad, it's like the kind of bad feeling where you're detoxing and it's like, okay, this just needs to go. I already know what I'm doing. I already know I did the detox and now it's happening. And I'm just gonna have to like deal with this and make it the best for me, take good care of yourself, this and that. And so yeah, it's definitely one of those times that you may experience more of that, and that's something to just pay attention to. And especially like Uranus and Taurus, Taurus is like very grounded energy, so it's something like very much in your reality that you can plainly see, and just choose to be present with everything that's going on so that you can really maximize your experience of these things, and you utilize like the energy that you understand and that resonates for you to your maximum benefit for your ascension journey. It's just another like ascension tool, basically. So yeah, with that being said, I have the Rumi Oracle card for the middle union energy, and I'll read a little bit of that card once it is revealed. I don't know what it is either. And then I also have the Angel Tarot cards, originally by Doreen Virtue. And so let's start with those. We'll start with the Divine Masculine today. He's got some nice rose quartz on top. And it's a nice heart opening. Ooh, balance. Yeah, this is nice. This feels very good. Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. And you can see, everything's flowing in and out perfectly. So this card is generally an indicator, like, you're just like choose what's just right for you. If there's something that feels like you're kind of going at it a little bit too much or a little bit too little, like, don't worry, like, don't be afraid to just go all in, because all that going all in means is like very easily balancing right now. And actually, perhaps again, oftentimes moderation, which really speaks to like, no, you don't need to have this thing like be fireworks over here in order for change to occur. You can just like take that next step, and if it's time for you to be more contemplative, then that's okay too. So it's also time for the Divine Feminine to hold space for the Divine Masculine to master a deeper level of balance and to just like, choose also the truth in this place, and choose for that to like be an easy thing to come to terms with. The truth is always like loving you right where you're at. So yeah, that's that. The Divine Feminine card. Ooh, looks like we have a message here for the Divine Feminine. to take care of herself. So it says too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, and stress-related health concerns. We can see how the DM is helping the DF by balancing the one consciousness through himself and through his own inner work, and in that way able to hold space for the divine feminine to release negative attachments that you may have to doing work, and release patterns that the way that you're doing work. So choose a new way, choose to change in this place and to allow more space for self-care, and that knowing that supporting yourself in that way is actually in alignment, and it is in alignment with doing work, and accepting help from others, too. So however that looks for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean other people, although it certainly can, but it can also mean simplifying something that you're doing. Maybe there's an automated way to do something, for instance, that you weren't willing to invest $2 a month into, and so you're doing an extra hour of work, I don't know, twice a week, let's say. Well, just think about things like that. Where can you kind of simplify things for yourself? And also, where are you pushing against and making something too hard, or doing something that doesn't feel good anymore that you thought you needed to do to grow and expand? But if you're not being called in that direction anymore, it's really important to pay attention so that you're not leaking your energy into something that's just not actually the way that God is calling you at this time, and to have faith that the way that you're being called is the right way for you. And so it's safe for it to be easy and fun for you to live your life purpose and live the life that you ultimately desire. And you do have to allow that change in for that to occur. It doesn't usually happen all at once. Even overnight success in any area of your life, or all areas, doesn't generally happen overnight. It's something that someone works for, kind of behind the scenes, and then suddenly something really shifts, but there's a lot that goes into that. So if you want to just redirect your energy here into more love, and that probably will speak to caring for yourself at this time. And this also speaks to that energy of upheaval. And when there's a lot of upheaval in your life, again, you want to take care of yourself because you're going to that next level, and you want to be able to sustain that. And you just want the process to feel as good as possible, essentially. You're gonna go through the upheaval, you're gonna get to the next step. Do you want to make it into a migraine for yourself, or do you want to make it into a bath and some food that you like, or whatever? You have a choice here. And when you're having a hard time moving forward and getting something done, really check in with yourself and ask, what's in my highest interest to do right now, and do that, because you won't always know how it can really bring more good into your life until you make the choice to feel good. And that's how you attract more good. So let yourself be disciplined by this card, in a healthy and positive way, so that you can really just choose to love and care for yourself in these places, and call in that support too, however it may come. And the final card for union consciousness is Arise. All right, this is kind of to me kind of the crybaby card. All right, you've got this. Come on, let's get up and let's do it. You're gonna be okay. It's a really beautiful card, actually. The angel, the way she or he is so ethereal. Let's read it. It's number 13, which is a very powerful number. So it's a reminder of how powerful you are as a divine being. And I really love the Rumi poem. I love all Rumi poems, who doesn't? But I really love the one that goes with this. It says, wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. So yeah, that's like a personal coach of a Rumi poem. You know, if you ask me, it's just like everything you could ever hope for in terms of motivation to claim your good in your life. And it doesn't mean, you know, again, speaking to this card for the Divine Feminine and even this one for the Divine Masculine, you can do this in a balanced way. It's not saying push yourself and like you need to harm yourself in order to make something happen, or you need to force, you know, your like connection within your union more, you know, like it's your fault that you're not harmonizing. I mean, yeah, there's an upset, there's something to be worked out if there's something in your life that is not in alignment with what you feel in your heart. Something somehow is like, you got to go there, right? But this is how you go there. You do it by rising up, and you do it by calling upon God's strength and knowing that that strength is for you too. Because as you do this, you'll also become more aware of where there are more energy leaks, and you'll be able to heal those so that you can continue to rise and you can continue to meet life with where you're at and love from where you're at. And that's how you ascend. It's like, okay, I meet this level and everything in it is clear and good, so then, you know, then you can go to that next level. And it doesn't mean every little thing, you know, needs to be just like, you don't want to be a perfectionist about it, right? But you just want that feeling, that essential feeling of peace. And if there's something within you that doesn't feel peaceful, it may be pointed out to you at this time. Again, speaking to that Uranus retrograde energy. And that's like, you know, what it is that you're being called to look at and know that you have every power here to just like work with this. And let's read a little bit more, because I feel like there's a little bit more, I guess, like positivity to this that I want to convey. Can you sense that before you is a great being of light, a greater pathway opening up? This is truth, blazing angel, this is truth. Take the step. So easy is it when the light of the heart is felt within, reminding you of your own divine nature. The world is here for you to experience so that you may realize divinity in its majesty, mystery, and love, more so than ever. All serves that sacred purpose, so embrace it. Find your faith, be at peace, know that no matter what appears to be, all is well. You are so loved it cannot even begin to be translated sufficiently into words, but it can be transmitted from my heart to yours, just as the sun catches dried tinder and sets it aflame. And this oracle comes with a message for you, arise. So, I mean, no surprise there. It says right here, arise. Yeah, so it says, step up, it's your time. You shall rise like the sun and begin anew now. Enough now, you are liberated through the hope in your heart, the defiant optimism that buoys your spirit and demands that you shall have your dawn. Yeah, so there that word is again, optimism. So this is a very, this is a card that really does provoke you to go deeper into true optimism with yourself. You know, like, just remember that the truth is love, and that's not like just you having rose-colored glasses on. Now, you know, this is definitely not a card of spiritual bypassing either, which, I mean, none of the cards are for that. That's not a good idea, because that's not going to help you at all. But the point is that, like, there is something about this card of, yeah, the upheaval feeling, looking at something, but just choosing love in that place and letting it be easy. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to that doesn't feel good, right? And whatever spiritual work you need to do is fine. Whatever you need to tend to within yourself to kind of really heal, perhaps like your inner child or whatever within, is also fine. And you are going to be good. You're going to be just fine. And even better still, like, your wings are being put to use, and like, what a blessing that is, so that you may fly to greater heights. And you may like undo a pattern in a specific place within. And remember that when you choose like your own healing, you're really not only choosing it for your whole union, but you're choosing it for everyone. You're making it that much easier for anyone to walk the path that you've walked. And, you know, our upsets are not all so different as we make them out to be. And yeah, because we're all one, you know, one consciousness at large, right? Like, one, in the Course of Miracles, it says like one sonship. So like, I don't know, I guess you could see that as like a beautiful, perfect ship of all your brothers and sisters, you know, sailing with everything in perfect alignment. However you want to see that. But everyone has their place, and God did create you to have your specific purpose in place. And so it's important to really relax into that truth and arise to that truth as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading to kick off the weekend. And you like and subscribe if you liked the video, and check out the links below if you're interested in booking a session or a reading, or any twin flame resources that are down below as well. I just invite you to check them out. And I will see you again real soon. Yeah, take care. Bye.